the beginning of the Sarabande, the heart of Johann Sebastian Bach's Suite No. 6. Bach wrote this piece 300 years ago for a 5-stringed instrument. My modern-day carbon fiber cello has only 4 strings. What I had to do to play the Sarabande is what I do to succeed as a marketer, musician, and mom of 2 kids under the age of 5. Here in Mountain View, I'd like to share a few things I've learned about finding work-life harmony. First, know your limits. The cello can't play more than 2 notes at once due to the physical limitations of the bow, which is straight, and the way the 4 strings are arranged in a rainbow shape across the bridge. I roll chords like this to give the illusion of playing 4 notes at a time. But in actuality, I'm focusing on 1 note at a time. I find creative solutions like playing 2 strings with 1 finger or using my thumb. We all have to creatively work around constraints since we have only 24 hours a day. When I worked as a marketer at Google, I occasionally took vacation time to rehearse with the Berkeley Symphony. I find work-life harmony when I engage in meaningful activities that resonate with my core values, such as education and community. When my musician friends and I volunteered to play a Mozart quartet at a preschool a few years ago, we asked the kids for any songs they'd like us to play. They first requested Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Then they requested the alphabet song. The kids were absolutely delighted, and they had no idea that it was the same song but with different lyrics. This was news to me too, and when I excitedly told my mom, she simply replied, "And you got a degree in social studies and music from Harvard?" Actually, the process of writing my senior thesis in college helped stimulate my creativity. Whenever I had writer's block, I would play my cello until a new idea popped into my head, and then I continued writing again. Little did I know that Einstein, too, played the piano or the violin whenever he was stuck on a physics problem. Studies have shown that music can boost out-of-the-box thinking. So let's do a creative activity right now. I'm going to play the entire Sarabande for you, and I invite you to listen carefully to the rich harmonies, up to 3 or 4 voices at once. Sometimes those voices come into conflict with one another. This is a musical term we call dissonance, like the notes D and E played at the same time. Musicians use dissonance to express emotion. While I'm playing the Sarabande, I'd like you to imagine that the clashing notes represent work and life. When you feel tugged in different directions, recognize that your multiple roles as a caregiver or a working professional help give your life meaning, just like the dissonance in the Sarabande enriches the music. As the music ebbs and flows, you can find work-life harmony if you stay true to yourself and your values. Life is like a song, and it's up to you to write your own lyrics. Just do me a favor. Please don't write it to the tune of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. With that, I'll leave you with the Sarabande from Johann Sebastian Bach's 6th Cello Suite.